This is going to be one great match as John Noble, leading the Texas heavyweight champion toward the ring. Dr. Tom Prichard will square off with Tim Horner. Those two guys have logged hundreds of hours in the ring, and this is going to be an awesome match.
No doubt about that, Tony. You've got a great contest here. Two very well-established legends in the world of professional wrestling getting ready to go at it as White Lightning Tim Horner in the orange and yellow taking on Dr. Tom Prichard in the red and black. And John Noble, Tom Prichard's cousin with that Texas Heavyweight Championship belt over his shoulder, has now joined us at ringside.
John Noble, first of all, as we watch this match, congratulations to you on advancing into the X Division Championship match on the Night of Champions on July 23rd. You're going to have your hands full with Brad Thomas. He's going to become a competitor.
Well, you can save your congratulations for after I dispose of Brad Thomas on July 23rd. Right now, you need to focus on the king of wrestling, the best professional wrestler walking there today, Tom Prichard. Watch him take Tim Horner apart right here.
White Lightning Tim Horner is a legend in these parts, and I wouldn't count your chicken so quickly.
Oh, come on.
Nice reversal there by Tim Horner as he takes over, driving the leg down on Prichard, and got a one count out of that pinfall exchange. Prichard right back up.
Look at the closed fist on Tim Horner. The closed fist on Tim Horner. Talk about not cheating.
Brent Strange, mark my words, one of the great officials in the sport of professional wrestling today, will catch any rule breaking that goes on either side. And perhaps that's why your guy is on his best behavior right now.
Well,
maybe that's why Dr. Tom's on his best behavior.
About being a great official, he's probably the only Tennessean that can count to three. That's the only reason he's a referee to begin with.
Are you proud of your cousin after he took that homeless man off the streets of Knoxville last week and made the guy eat dog food on camera, put a Tennessee jersey on him, poured beer, alcohol, various and sundry liquids and bodily fluids on him? Are you proud of that?
Well, first of all, I don't personally like Jimmy Golden, but don't talk badly about Jimmy Golden's son that way, calling him a homeless crying out loud.
Oh, John Noble, how could you say that? It was absolutely disgusting. We all saw what happened here on TV last week.
Take him, Tommy. There you go.
Prichard now up and over his man. Horner catches him right there with a nice hip toss as he's got Prichard reeling. And beautiful arm drag takeover as Horner now puts it into an arm bar. Tim Horner controlling Tom Prichard.
You know what kills me about you and your cousin? You could have fed him some Alidio's pizza or something good like that. A can of Alpo to a human being? To a Tennessee?
He's a Golden, so calling him a human being is a little loose to begin with, first of all. There you go, Tommy. There you go.
And you do see Tom Prichard now in control, working the abdomen as he continues to work the stomach and now snaps him down. And Dr. Tom Prichard, every bit of a tactician in the ring. You hate to give him credit with John Noble right here, but Tom Prichard in that heavyweight championship match is going to be a guy that's going to be a force to be reckoned with, no question about it.
Oh, no doubt about it. Tom Prichard versus Jimmy Golden, Tennessee title on the line next week at the Expo Center, fans. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be just absolutely tremendous. Plus, the tag team titles are on the line. Ricky Morton, Tracy Smothers against the Midnight Express with James Gibson. And you, John Noble, you've got Brad Thomas, X Division Cruiserweight title matchup. We're going to have a new champions all the way through that night.
You're going to have a new champion, all right, and his name's going to be John Noble. Now, Brad Thomas is a good little wrestler. I know the little teeny bopper girls out here and probably some of these Tennessee boys probably like him well, but that's beside the point. Come July 23rd, the Rocky Top, X Division title belongs to John Noble. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to the ring and lend my moral support to the greatest technical wrestler walking the earth today.
You better not interfere. And I'll tell you something, Joe. He's going to lend his moral support, right? I heard him.
Exactly.
Joe, I won't be able to tolerate things around here if both these guys have belts after the 23rd. That will be disgusting. Jimmy Golden and Thomas had to take care of business that night.
No doubt about that, fans, and I hope everybody in Knoxville, Newport, Gatlinburg, throughout the whole area, come to Knoxville on July 23rd. Cheer these guys on, support them. Fans, you don't realize, but they hear you in that ring. They hear you clapping. They hear you cheering. They hear you, and they need your support on the 23rd. And talking about support, Bobby Golden and Eddie Golden need all their support against the Turbinators, and maybe we can run the Turbinators out of Tennessee. Who knows?
Well, the Turbinators are really a sight. You got some real characters running through NWA Rocky Top right now. When you start talking about Jimmy Gibson and some of his antics, the shenanigans, the flat-out inhumane shenanigans that Dr. Tom Prichard pulled. I hate to harp on that, fans, but I cannot get over it. As now Tim Horner reverses. and throws that debris, that piece of human debris, into the ropes, and now swings him for the big ride, and then the big elbow, and he drops him to the canvas, and Tom Prichard is begging for mercy, and Tim Horner best not let up. Come on, White Lightning, you're too much of a veteran.
Don't fall for it, exactly. Don't fall for it, Timmy. Take it to him. I tell you what, John Noble wanted to point out a minute ago that Tim Horner,
that's ridiculous. That's not moral support. That's cheating. And now he holds the leg in the 3 count. Unbelievable. As you see the illegal 3 count, and Tim Horner just got jobbed, and they're going to go at it right out here outside the ring.
Horner's got him now. Horner just threw Noble
Tim Horner
in.
throws him into the ring, but Tim Horner is 1-on-2, and he's in a bad way in that ring right now as Tom Prichard and John Noble, the family, working things over. La Cosa Nostra out of Texas. Here comes Jimmy Golden. Here comes Tracy Smothers. And look at Jimmy Golden, boy. He is one red-hot man right now. The face of determination. And you see them run like the rodents they are.
Tom Prichard ain't going to be able to run next week, Tony, because Jimmy Golden's got him at the Expo Center.
And we've got White Lightning, Tim Horner, and friends. After what was a grueling match, White Lightning, Mr. Horner, how you feeling after that? 2-on-1.
You know, once again, Prichard, you can't beat me by myself, 1-on-1. You got to have somebody to help you. Well, I got people watching my back. Jimmy Golden and the wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers. I'll tell you what, Jimmy, I wish you the best of luck on the 23rd, because if you win it, I'm here man enough to tell you I want a shot at you. But I hope you beat Prichard.
You got it.
Because I'm going to get another shot at him.
Tom Prichard is a lying, fat-faced, Texas sweat hog pig. You told nothing but lies about me and my family, and you're going to pay for it, pal. That guy that you had out there is no kin to me whatsoever. It's got to be one of your jabronis from one of your place. But I'm going to tell you something, pal. You've been talking about Tennessee people. One thing that the Tennessee people's got is heart that you know nothing about, Jack. But you're going to go back to Texas. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to send you back to Texas with the Tennessee dog whipping that you deserve, pal, on the 23rd.
And Tracy Smothers.
Hey, just as sure as we are in Knoxville, Tennessee, and this is God's country, the University of Tennessee, that teach for Tennessee, not Texas. Turbinators, you burnt my hand. You singed me a little bit ahead, but you didn't get the job done. I'll be back in the main event next week with Jumpin' Jimmy Golden. We're talking about July 23rd. We're talking about the Night of the Champions. We're talking about Rockin' Country. Tracy Smothers, Ricky Morton, Rockin' Country, going for the Rocky Top Tag Team titles.
You got to love it as we welcome you back on NWA Rocky Top. The fans have had a great time here, Joe Wheeler. It's been a great one.
No doubt about that.
I don't want this anymore. I'm talking about July 23rd, along with the Texas Heavyweight Champion. Come here, John. I'm going to become the Tennessee Heavyweight Champion, and you're looking right here at the next Tennessee X Division Champion. You can talk about the South Rising again, Tracy Smothers, and you can talk about all your challenges you're issuing out there, but the fact remains, I am undefeated here in Rocky Top Wrestling, and my cousin is undefeated here in NWA Rocky Top Wrestling, and come July 23rd at the Expo Hall, I will make everyone a promise. I will make you a promise, as God is my judge over my dead body. I am walking out of that Expo Center. My cousin and I are both walking out as champions of NWA Rocky Top. You're looking at the next family and the first family to take over East Tennessee. Come on, John.
Guy's like a ravenous dog. Join us, fans. Make sure you get your tickets for July 23rd. It's the NWA Night of the Champions. NWA Rocky Top, wrestling the way it was meant to be. We'll see you next week right here. Get your tickets, same time, same bat channel, here on NWA Rocky Top.